4 years is not too long for you to give AAC to rebuild this country. You've given them enough 19 years of your life. Nothing is being done. I'm not going back to 1960. I'm talking about just 1999 up to present moment. Enough is enough. They should hands off. This belongs to those. You have no right to go into public covers. No, it's meant for the people.
I try to go out to the worst environment to ask people, if you have the opportunity to meet someone that is representing your constituency, what do you want that person to do for your constituency?
Good morning. My name is Shalom Ekelaka, reporting for 247 Nigerian News Updates. We are here live at Changisha for the AAC National Convention. The AAC stands for African Action Congress. It's the party from which Omoyele Sowore will be boosting his presidential campaign come 2019.
Take it back. The only way to take it back is to vote for the truth. Yes. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. That's right. On this day, I endorse Sowore for president. AAC. Take it back. All my followers on social media, all my followers on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat or Twitter, I want you to follow Sowore. I want you to endorse Sowore. And I promise Sowore that when we become Sowore, we will campaign for him 100%. AAC! Take it down!
Given the fracas between the Nigerian police and PDP supporters and PDP chieftains yesterday at Abuja, what would you say that, how does that bode for the political sphere in Nigeria and as the election in 2019 is coming? Does that tell anything about how it's going to be by 2019?
Good question. We all know that the political environment in Nigeria being in control by the two parties, PDP and APC, we know that they are not really coming out to give us dividends of democracy. They've always had a old system that is biting them now, which is causing a lot of chaos. So obviously we would experience, that's the same things we experienced with APC. Because it's the first time an option has been discussed about direct or indirect primary. Over the years, it's always been consensus. So I think people are waking up. The people of the party are waking up. So because of that, there's always going to be need for every primary or convention they do or gathering they do, that PDP or APC, there will always going to be need that chaos would happen, like we have in APC happen, people being killed.
What's the Osun rerun election or the Osun election as a whole? How does it depict what is going to happen in Nigeria come 2019?
Well, I don't think that would depict what's going to happen in the 2019 election. I believe people need to get informed in Nigeria. They need to know what's right for them to do. They need to stand up for injustice. They need to stand up for themselves. If what happened in Osun is not right, well, we have to stand up right now and do something better. I don't think this is the end of it. We're just starting.
And then for the AAC as a party bringing out Omoyele Sowore as his presidential candidate, I just want to ask, is there isn't experience a factor when selecting a leader? Because we know he has been active in Nigeria from way back in his university days, but now he's going into the big leagues to rule to govern the country. Isn't experience a factor to be considered when making such a decision?
Okay, to me, I would say it like this: experience is a factor, but I think he's an experienced man. I think all you have to do is just to listen to him, see what's coming out from his mouth. You know, like they say that. White stock doesn't proceed from the mouth of a fool. If you listen to this guy, Omoyele Sowore, you will know that he has what it takes to lead Nigeria to where we're supposed to be. You know, for me, I believe that we really don't need to be like United States or Britain or other great countries, but we can be where we're supposed to be, and we are not there yet. You know, so I encourage Nigerians to listen to him. Just listen to him first. It's not just about supporting him or whatever. When you listen to him and then with an open heart, I think the question will be answered.
You can see if voting is not counting, the incumbent government in Osun State could have went to meet Omoyele to negotiate with him, you understand? But the voting is counting, things are changing, people are getting wise. Not gone the day whereby they will just use a sack to cover our face and punch us. Now we are getting wise every pleasant day. You can see the political strength, everything is changing. You can see people will come, we want consensus because of someone is very popular, that one is not popular. One have a crowd, that one doesn't have crowd but is very popular. You could see things are changing.
What about the drama that ensued in the Lagos state primaries between Sanwo Olu and Akinwumi Ambode?
Well, in political terrain, one thing that is very important is that you have to be loyal to whosoever that brought you on board. Loyal are into some categories whereby someone that brought you on board see that, okay, you have what it takes to govern the state and you're trying your best. At least if you want to contest for another time, they should give you a trial. But not in a situation whereby there will be a corrupt things happen in some quarters. You understand? Because someone install you there, then you feel that things are not where the way it should be. You understand? Then you try to reveal some secrets out. By doing so, you are hurting the person that installed you there. So the one that happened in Lagos, everyone knew, is very clear, open picture, that Ambode is not dancing to the tune of Jagaban. You understand? So that is what happened. And people, you know, where you were eating, you seen 1, 2 naira, and just of sudden you didn't get anything there. The person that is there, you won't like it. Even though that person is your own blood brother, you never like it. You just want him to get out of the board. So that is what really happened in Lagos State.
Nigeria. Make I see my hand. I don't know my salam. Let's come here. You see, the reason I asked that question, is because when Fela was operating in Nigeria, he was giving us a notice about your suffering, about your pillage, about corruption. And while he was doing that, there was one guy who was... And that guy said, now, no say I don't tell you. So maybe you open your ear. So that notice will not give you. Nigerian civilians, so they call Omoyele Sowore. And this party, if you want to take back Nigeria, when I don't tell you long time, now he so sing one song. I think the big singer, but quick don't sing this song. Who's that this song? Follow me. Because whether you like or you know like, after you hear this little song, if you hear it good, if you don't like you have, if you like it good, if you don't like you have, if you want to go die for nothing. You go bury your body, go police station, you die.
Somebody,
given the youth presence in the AAC party, would you say it's primarily a party for the youths, or there's also the influence of the older generation also in the party?
Yeah, it's influence of the youth, to be honest. We welcome the older one that has a good mind with the brain, not the thief, not the one that dream killers, destroyer. We don't want them. But if you are an old person, you have a brain and you have a mind of people and you're ready to help people. Because people are hungry, people are suffering. No good health, no good roads, no hospital, health-wise, no jobs, no work, no agriculture, no food, enough food, no social housing benefits. All these things are lacking. And you're telling me the government is working. No, it's not working. Believe me, I'm sending Sanwo Olu away with the help of the people. All Lagos need to do, work with us. We are genuine. We are being the system that works for the people. We are the party that include people, inclusive party, not the excluding one, just for the few people. No. Lagos needs to be built. Nigeria's life needs to be built. They've destroyed everything. Education sector, zero. How long are we going to do this? You are selling your vote. What for? It can't last you just one day.
Of the manifesto of the AAC is the increment of the minimum wage and then the National Youth Corps allowance to 100,000.
Yes.
Given the indebted nature of Nigeria as a country, how feasible is it to actually achieve that?
If a country can borrow, if a country doesn't have use for money, few months ago we had $322 million Abacha loot that was returned to Nigeria, and the federal government said they are going to share the money to the extreme poor. Now, few weeks later, they went to borrow same amount of money. So that means we can actually, everything is possible. It's how you lay your bed. That is how you are going to lie on it. So whatever mission, vision Sowore have for this country, it is possible. And I see it being visible. 100,000, when your senator earn millions of naira, they spend millions of dollars for trips. You see looted money buried on the ground. You see looted money buried on houses. You monkeys stealing money, snakes swallowing money. Then what is 100,000 you can't pay a civil servant? You can pay them that money. It's possible. Just plan yourself. If we have a good plan, all those things are visible. We can even pay more than that. It's the gospel truth.
Okay, and then finally, I want to ask, what was the motive behind your desire to run for political office?
First of all, I'm from one of the richest community in Nigeria, Ugborodo community. My community is hosting Chevron Nigeria Limited, but there's nothing to write home about my community. And we have people that are holding leadership positions that are not doing anything possible to develop the community, to develop Warri, to develop the state. And we have the solution, but they don't want to listen. Everybody keep talking about the problem. Like me, I stopped talking about the problem. I want to be the solution. That is why I said, let me take the bull by the horn. Let me be the solution. And with the people, we can make that solution come to pass. You know, it is democracy is government for the people, of the people, by the people, and for the people. The people was stated 3 times, meaning the people are supreme. If the people, they are supreme, that means if I'm going to represent the people, I'm going to work with the people. I'm building my manifesto with the people. I won't bring my manifesto from what I have upstairs.
Good evening. Once again, my name is Shalom Ekelaka for 247 Nigerian News Updates. Today has been a blissful day at the National Convention for the African Action Congress, AAC, where not only was Omoyele Sowore declared the sole candidate for presidency come 2019 from the party, he also had a great speech and invigorating exercise with San Femi Falana. It was something opening our eyes to the dangers of being passive in this electoral process come 2019. And from now, with the youths, we're saying we have to take it back for Nigeria.